What is up people, SK here. I hope you enjoy this gameplay. This is my third nuke and also a 69 kill TDM on Rewind using that pre-patch AMAX. So enjoy. And leading on from my previous commentary talking about Black Ops 7, there was another thing that I forgot to touch upon, which is the fact that Black Ops 7, a Treyarch known game, they handle the Black Ops side of things, is now being handed over to Sledgehammer, which has been done previously for the last COD we have had, which is Modern Warfare 3. And no shade, it's great. I like Modern Warfare 3. I personally, again, probably an unpopular opinion, I preferred Modern Warfare 2. Yes, it had its issues, yes, there was many things in there that people didn't like, but I'm not going to be one of those people that say, oh, just adapt, I adapted, because again, it's my thing. The pure premise of COD is there. Of course, the way they do things with those foundations have been switched up. But let's just say I managed to make it work to my advantage. I simply just think that's because of the way my mind works. I kind of like to figure things out and how it works, and when I do seem to get a pretty good handle on things, well, you see gameplays like this happening. Lovely jubbly ham sandwich. But that isn't the point necessarily, it's just the fact that we've seen them do it with Modern Warfare 3 and now it's happening again. And sometimes it just makes me think in the back of my head that, as I said before, Activision are certainly running on fumes, and like I said, we the consumers pretty much have them by the balls when it comes to this point where they are starting to market and promote their new Call of Duty, because we talk. This community talks. We talk a lot. We're very vocal. We'll tell you if we like something, we'll tell you if we don't. And as I mentioned in my previous commentary, there was rumors about wall running returning from the jetpack era, which was almost wrapped up around a decade ago. I think 2015 was I just want to get this right now. Advanced Warfare 2014, 2015, so Infinite Warfare was 2016, so we're just about wrapping that up from a decade ago. As much as I played it, like I said, as long as I can go ham sandwich, which I did, I'm not really bothered, but I don't want that shit to return. That was just dumb. Not to say it was a bad idea for them trying, because as I've mentioned before, I want them to try. I don't want them to fail, but at the end of the day, failure is part of the process, is part of the learning process for whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger. And that saying goes throughout anything you do in life, anything, any given thing that you do in your life, you must learn. But Activision are not learning. They're not learning at all. Like I said, they are shelling out. And they've lost my love, they've lost the love of the community. We'll still buy the product for what it is, because we love COD, we just don't like what Activision's doing with it. And like I said, at this point in time, we have the power. So going back to Modern Warfare 3, Sledgehammer did do a great job with it, so we can't really complain. They were pretty much in line with our hopes, our prayers, Of course, it wasn't perfect. Nothing is. We are human. I would say they handled it well. More than Treyarch, more than Infinity Ward. So, for what they're gonna do with the game, they have my blessing. In terms of Activision though, and their direction they want to take the game in, we shall see what happens. But enough said about that. Turning more to Activision, because at the end of the day, they're pulling the strings of these developing companies, or maybe just guiding them in the right direction, grooming them in a sense. This Call of Duty right here, Black Ops 6, I'd say is the buggiest Call of Duty we have ever had. And I'm telling you now, I would rather have Vanguard all over again rather than this game. Every single corner, every single crevice of this game is just filled with bugs. It's unavoidable. And think about all the stress you have to go through with the matchmaking. So you finish the match, you're in the menus, you're navigating, waiting for your next one. You click something expecting to go to where you want to go to, but it may not even take you there. Or there may be some long ass pause before you can get there. Or it may even take you to the main menu. It's like a game of snakes and ladders. And in a bug infested game such as Black Ops 6, I don't even think pest control could help at this point. So let me put my tinfoil hat on for a second and actually get to the point of this commentary. So now there is a bug infested wall in the game, and well, it could easily be used as an excuse. Something to put the blame on for why things go wrong. Oh, it was just a bug. Don't worry about it. They now have an excuse. If they do decide to implement certain things, we give our opinion and they walk it back. I wouldn't put it past them. At the end of the day, we have had somewhat proof of this, with there being hidden ranks in the game for some time. They had this bug before, but now it seems more refined and in a different way, and it's hard to put it past them really that they would do the same thing twice. It just makes me think they have an excuse now. Maybe we'll see this in the next COD. But let me know what you think. This is SK, and I'm out. See ya.